Hello, hello, hello. It's Kathy Bedell at MyStapleSpot.com. Just call me Rudolph. Joelle's here today. Joelle, say hi.
Hi, everybody.
So, I just said to Joelle, is my nose really this red? What is going on here? Anyway, okay. So, I just want to explain. I made some changes to the retreat, and I think I may have confused some people. So, I just want to make sure we're all on the same page. So, initially, I offered the storybook moments and the birthday classes with the retreat, and that price was $85. $15 was to ship it because part of the moments class, storybook moments class, is a 12 by 12 sampler, so it needs a full piece of paper, so it has to go in a box. So a few people said to me, I really like the classes, I just don't know about the sampler. I don't have a use for the sampler. So I thought, okay, how can we rework this? So the original retreat was $15 to ship, or $15 if you were going to be in person, and that included lunch and snacks and everything we do all day. And the base price for the retreat, total including shipping or in-person extras, was $85. Your goodie bag was valued at about $70. Then we had another class that we could add on. It was Delightful Wishes, and people seem to really be liking that. That class, because it comes with a lot of product, was priced at $32. It's a little more than the other two classes. And so what I decided to do was to basically kind of even out all the classes and pick two, and you can purchase the third class if you want, but you don't have to take the Storybook Moments class, you don't have to take the birthday celebrations, you don't have to take the Delightful Wishes class. Pick two out of the three. Now, one thing that happened is when I changed that, I needed the base price to be $85 to work. If you're in person, there's a hall fee, there's a food fee, and the price to mail that box is actually like $15.30. So I needed there to be a $15 base price. But because the three classes were priced differently, I had to change things, so I backed into it. So now it looks like you're paying $22 shipping or $22, but you're really not. Your base price is still $85, but now you can choose which two classes you want. So hopefully that makes sense, okay? So, I forgot to put the registration link on here. I will do it after. If you want to register for the retreat, there's three classes I'm going to show you now, and then you can pick two, and if you really love the third one, you can add that on too, okay? All right, let's go. I'm going to explain all the classes. I'm going to flip this around. Here we go. Okay. The first class you could choose from is Delightful Wishes. So the class is priced at $32 because if you look, it's actually $31.36 for the product that's in the kit. And that doesn't include the free celebration paper. So you're basically getting the card kits for free. Okay? So you're going to get the bee trinkets. This is a half pack. But you're going to get the bee trinkets. You're going to get the ribbon, the Daffodil Delight ribbon, which is beautiful, by the way. It's like a satin. Oops, sorry. You're going to get a half pack of the vellum, which is 3 sheets of vellum, and it's really very pretty. I'm going to show you on the cards. And then you're going to get the 6 pieces of DSP, and these are obviously double-sided, okay? Then you're going to get 8 card kits, 2 of each design. Look at those little bees. Aren't they precious? And you know what? They're lower profile than they have been in the past, than the previous bees that we had. So it makes them better to mail them. That's the second card. That's the third card. Everything will be all die cut. So if you're doing this to go, you really just need a greeting. This is all out of DSP. You'll get all the die cuts. So you don't have to have the stamps, but if you want to add on the stamps, or like that right there is DSP, you have to hand trim it. And that is DSP that you have to hand trim. So if you want to add on the stamps or the bundle, you can do that, and I will ship them at no additional charge. So that's an 11% savings, okay? So that's class 1. That's Daffodil Delightful Wishes. Keep calling it Daffodil. There's nowhere is there a daffodil there. Okay, so this was the class that was in question. People loved the cards. So this is the Storybook Moments class. And you'll get one of each of these cards because this card was coming with a sampler. There we go. Some of these are die cuts, and I'll show you what I mean when I get to the paper. And some you have to hand trim. Is he a die cut? He's hand trimmed. So him you have to hand trim. So you get one of each of these, but we will provide these die cuts here. You'll get this die cut, all the rest of it. Then there was this sampler. And I said, hey, you know, you could take any of this and you could turn it into cards. This is all hand snipped out of DSP. This is all hand snipped out of DSP. But these other ones are die cuts. So you certainly could take these pieces and make cards out of them. So if you want the sampler class, it's the sampler and then it's the 4 cards, okay? And in addition, you're going to get the pink bordered ribbon. You are going to get the antique pearls, which are very, very pretty. And I'm noticing that they're doing a lot of these things much lower profile. And you're going to get a half paper of this beautiful plaid paper that everybody seems to be nuts about. I'm sure you've probably seen it, but I'll give you a quick preview. It's in blues and greens and all kinds of pretty colors. And then you're going to get a half pack. And again, if we're shipping, it'll go in a $15 box. Well, $15.30, but I'm only charging you $15. So you'll get full sheets. We will not be cutting this 6 by 12. It may say 6 by 12, but it's technically not 6 by 12. So I'm not going to go through it all. But this is the page that I fussy cut for these pieces here, okay? So you're going to get a half pack of this DSP as well. And we used some of this DSP. We use some of this DSP here and here in this strip. That's from this pack. So the sampler, the 4 cards, the pearls, the ribbon, and a half pack of DSP. Okay? If you want class 3, class 3 is the, what is this called? This is called Birthday Celebrations. Okay? So this one, you're getting a half pack, but really, it's really like you're getting a full pack because your card kits, there are 2 sheets. There are 2 sheets of nothing but die cuts. So the majority of one sheet is going on these card kits. And then you'll get the other sheet of punch-outs. And then I'm sorry, I do not have enough of the paper to show you all the paper because I'm featuring this week in my Spotlight class. So you've probably seen it online if you've been following me, but this is some of the paper that you'll be getting. It's got the beautiful gingham, and it's got the stripes, okay? And again, we will not cut this. It will go in 12 by 12 sheets, okay? None of this will be cut as half packs. So, just to recap, this is Birthday Celebrations. Oh, and you're also going to get the dots. Mine are very used, but you're also going to get the package of the dots for this class. So that's the first retreat class. The next retreat class is the Moments class, the Storybook Moments class. Okay? And again, if you look, I figured out that this class cost $30.85 by the time I shipped it to myself. I was figuring this class to be $45. You are going to get all these cards and all this sampler and all the extra card stock and this big piece of DSP. This comes out of that Country Woods DSP, all for like $6. So this is a pretty good deal too. And then the third class is the Delightful Wishes class. Okay. One more thing before we go anywhere. If you decide to add on the stamps or the dies, I will ship those at no additional shipping cost. That's for any class. You'll see them all listed, okay? That's an 11% savings. If what you order in addition comes to $60 or more, choose a free celebration item, okay? Every class will come with a half pack of DSP, and I will try very hard to have this class have all the same, this class have all the same, that class have all the same, so that there's no duplicates. So if you want to pick something, maybe you pick something that's, the gems or the ribbon or the embossing folder or something like that, okay? If you should add on a few bundles and you reach $120 over the base price for the class, you're welcome to order like the heart bundle, the dies with the heart, that's at the $120 level. There might be another quarter stamp too, I can't remember. But, so feel free. If you ordered and you forgot to check off a celebration item because you ordered additional, you could just shoot me an email and let me know what you want. And if you had already registered for the, why can I not remember the name of this? Storybook Moments or the birthday celebration class. If you registered, if you were one of the early registers and you registered for that and you're happy with that, you don't need to do anything. If you registered for it and you go, oh, I'd rather do this class instead of doing the Storybook Moments class, just shoot me an email and say, hey, these are the classes I really want, and we will make sure that happens, okay? All right, so your goodie bag will have roughly $70 in products in it, and then there's the $85 fee. There'll be some door prizes. So if you are doing a retreat to go, we will randomly select door prizes to go in the boxes before they head out the door. I will make a video of all classes, and I will invite you, excuse me, once it has closed, I will invite you to a Facebook page that you can join, and you can see all the videos there. I also will send you a link with a private YouTube upload page. It'll be private, so I ask you please don't share the link. So if you don't do Facebook, you can see them on YouTube. If you do Facebook, as the retreat gets closer that week before, I'll be posting some fun things. I'll have a challenge in there. We'll have some fun stuff to go with it. So if you are a Facebook user, you're going to want to look for that page. Like I said, I'll send a link once the registration is closed. And I think that's it. So if you have any questions, just feel free to reach out. And other than that, I'm really grateful you're here. Thanks, you guys. Bye.